Wow. Hello everybody, welcome to Highly Reactive. My name is DJ over there, Stan. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, by the way. It's probably because you love this amazing artist, Erik Grönwall. I apologize if I'm not saying that right, but we know that he's Swedish. We know that he's won the talent show beforehand, and now he does rock music. But in this case, we're going to be listening to rock singer performs I Will Always Love You. We know it's a beautiful song. We met him on Oh Holy Night, which I have not stopped listening to. Me and my daughter listened to it over this Christmas. It's been absolutely amazing. So we know he's got a great voice. Thanks, Dan. And can't wait to see what he comes up with this time.
Yeah, 100%. It definitely wanted to check out this artist a lot more. He's just has so much talent, and we look forward to it. But before we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, support the original artist. Hashtag Erik Grönwall in the comments down below. And if at any point you enjoy myself and EJ, then make sure you like it, so we love it.
Nailed it.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way.
Wow.
And
Wow.
will always love you. I will always love you.
That's strange.
You, my darling, you. A bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So good.
Mate, he's got an amazing voice. I mean, I've said it in the last video, I think, on Holy Night, that sometimes when you got a rock singer that can perform like either growling, scream, or they can just really push those lungs to beyond capacity. When it comes to like the slower power ballads like this, I find that they are very, very good at it. Like, for instance, there's a demonstration from him on Oh Holy Night. Like, oh my God, I was blown away. Sound of Silence was Disturbed. His voice just sort of powerful. Ronnie Radke, when he does his sort of like revamped versions of his rock music that he then slows down, or even Last Resort, it's just so powerful, beautiful voices because they know how to strain their voice to the maximum. And I will say, I will always love you. But I will say, it's just beautiful. Absolutely love it. And Erik, again, taking us out. His voice. Like, sometimes you close your eyes, I was like, Jesus Christ, it actually sounds like the original in its way.
Mate, I tell you something. There is so much talent, so much power in that. Like, to be honest, I couldn't. When we started the reaction, I couldn't remember the song. Like, I will always love you. I couldn't remember. But as soon as he started singing, I remembered it, and I thought about the original song, and I thought, oh damn, that is it's a very powerful vocal sort of song to do a cover for. And I tell you something, mate, like that chorus, like especially like where it really does put the ultimate strain on your voice and the ultimate test to it. Absolutely nailed it. And I tell you something, mate, his voice is absolutely unique. It's fascinating, and definitely need to hear more.
Oh, yeah.
Taken with me, so goodbye. Please don't cry.
Oh.
We both know I'm not what you need, and I will always love you.
Wow, it's so smooth.
And I will always love you. Yeah!
Oh. Oh. We are being treated today, Staniel.
I know, do you know what, mate? I haven't heard a saxophone solo in a long ass time. I can't remember the last song I heard with a saxophone solo, but I tell you something, I don't know who the saxophone player is, but he's absolutely nailing the saxophone playing right there. He did a fantastic, that is beautiful. And yeah, he's playing a saxophone if you didn't know what the instrument was, if I didn't say. But I tell you something, mate. Like, do you know what I loved there, mate? When I was watching that was when Erik Grönwall, he had his like neck up, mate. You see like every vein.
Yeah,
It was like holy, like it literally looked like a steroided neck, mate. All their muscles just like. Oh man, I'm too fat, especially after Christmas, to do it. But yeah, he had a lot of like power, and it just goes to show like that he's been training, working, he's been doing this for such a long time that his muscles in his throat have defined. Like you got to strangle him, mate, and he can kick your ass with his neck.
mate, I'm loving it. Like Whitney Houston must be watching this, or we'll be watching this, going absolutely phenomenal. And it's just artists like this who sometimes have another shot at it, another crack at it. And sometimes you like listen to rock singer performs "I Will Always Love You," and sometimes you get this like sort of perception that okay, it's going to be like guitars, rock. He's going to do it in like a heavy way, but no, that this is what I mean. Like they can come back to these power ballads, these love powerful songs where it's just amazing. Completely agree with Stan. I was looking at the neck as well, and this just shows that like the things that he's pushing out comes with pure inner vocal strength. It is amazing, mate. Absolutely loving it. And then to add a little bit of a classic saxophone as well, along with the piano. Again, we can't remember names. We do apologize. We do forget from time to time, but loving it. Loving it.
Love it.
Treat you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness. But above all this, I wish you love.
Wow. Here we go, and I. Well, I'll tell you what, mate. Normally, me and Stan, ladies and gentlemen, we pause it 3 times. It's sort of our like deal with like, trying not to pause it too much, but pause it enough where then we don't get done in for copyright infringement and then the video doesn't get to be released. But actually, he couldn't pause it then because he just rose it and rose it. I was like, if I pause it now, it's just going to go, ah! Because he just risen it, and this is just I tell you what, I really am intrigued by his band material. I'm going to say it, and it may come across a bit controversial. It's a bit of a wasted talent in a way, because like I've looked at his subscribers and I'm thinking, how is it that he has? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's got 181,000 subscribers. I don't know. That's quite low on the spectrum. You see a lot of artists, obviously, either touching the millions, especially if he won like a talent show and he was like quite a, a national phenomenon at that point. And I'm intrigued. I don't know if it's because he's got a band that's got like a better channel, but usually they'd sell it on this, like they'd have it on here, like, the band. So I'm very intrigued by his other music, where he comes from, as in not nationally, but like, where does he derive from? Where does his music normally sit? Because we've only seen 2 songs, Oh Holy Night and this one, I Will Always Love You. And I must say, his skill, talent, his preposition when it comes to music is absolutely fully top skill, top talent. Like, I love the music. I love his voice. He's got so much to push out. And I love how he doesn't really, in that song, he could have hit higher notes, but Whitney Houston didn't really hit high notes. We stuck with that. Same with Oh Holy Night. His voice is just powerful. And I love it, but I don't know where it's. I'm sort of waiting. Like, is it a lot of people don't know about Erik and they're missing out? Because I feel like as reactors, it's our job to push these sort of people out because they deserve it.
Yeah, 100%, Jim. I mean, that's the whole point of reacting at the end of the day. We see it, we talk about it, we share it on, the fans watch it, other people see it, like, oh, well, these that have seen us react to other tracks and other vocal artists, they go, oh, Erik, come on, I'm not seeing them. They'll watch this video, they'll check him out because they think, fuck me, that was brilliant. And then he gets stuff as subscribers. That's what it's all about. And he just needs maybe more of the word of mouth. Maybe he hasn't got quite the good advertisement. Because I tell you something, Erik, he definitely deserves so much more than he has. The guy has got so much talent, absolutely bloody fantastic. I did prefer that to Whitney Houston's version. Like cause I think Whitney Houston, he sort of brought it like one octave down, and I quite preferred that because Whitney Houston's. I'm like, oh, it hurts my head. I'm not really a big fan of like loud high notes. So I thought him at that octave, mate, was absolutely bloody beautiful. I am looking forward to checking out this reaction, House of the Rising Sun. Well, not right now, not on a double reaction, but I tell you
Hell
something,
no!
I'm proper pumped for it. Erik, you have impressed me once again. And ladies and gentlemen, you've impressed me as well by being here again. So if you haven't already, then make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit the old subscription and ring that notification bell as well for highly reactive reactions. And thank you as well for giving us your time and your patience. It's a pleasure, isn't it, Lee? It's lovely. They're lovely.
It really has. Yeah, you are lovely. And don't forget to leave hashtag Erik Grönwall down below, or whatever band maybe hashtag he goes off, because let's face it, this artist definitely deserves to be up there in the old stratosphere of YouTube. Don't forget to leave comments, recommendations, and other factoids about the artist himself. We are highly reactive. Sorry about the kids screaming in the background.
Is that your kids? I didn't know if that was my kids or your kids.
No,
But
mine.
you're highly
I've got
amazing.
visitors.
Lovely.